I'm starting my recipe with about a tablespoon of butter in a small saucepan. Let me grab my cutting board here. Even though the recipe called for a small onion, I've chopped an onion and a green pepper. I know that there is red pepper already cooked in the recipe, but I like a little bit more color, and I like maybe the fact that I might have a little bit of, crunch and texture in this casserole. So I'm going to saute this just until the onions are showing translucent, which is probably about 4 minutes. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Home at the Hollow. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me today. Today's recipe is one that's a little bit different. I have never tried this recipe. As y'all know, I've been going through boxes and belongings and donating a lot, and some of it, well, is just simply garbage, and why I moved it so many times, I don't know. So this is one of those things. This is a recipe that has been kicking around for a long time in all of my paperwork, and I'm going through all of my paperwork, but this is creamed chicken and biscuits. It's in quotation marks, it says, when friends complimented Grandma on this delicious meal, they didn't know how easy it was to make. So I'm thinking, okay, this is easy. Prep time is 28 minutes. Baking time is 35 minutes. Well, I can tell you baking time is probably longer than 35 minutes. But this is from Grandma's Kitchen Treasured Family Recipes, and I think this is one of those things they sent me for free, wanting me to get all of their recipe cards. Like I said, this is probably 20 years ago. So I said, I have the majority of what is on this recipe cards, but I will read it to you. A half of a large onion, 1.5 teaspoons of butter. Well, I can tell you when I was sauteing the onion, I think I put a tablespoon of butter, but 4 cups of chopped cooked chicken, rotisserie chicken, cup of sour cream, half a cup of pimento. I did not measure this. I drained it lightly. A cup of shredded mild cheddar cheese divided. I can tell you I probably have sharp cheddar cheese, so and 6 frozen biscuits thawed. Well, my biscuits aren't thawed yet, but then again, this is very early and they have time to thaw. And I did buy the frozen biscuits, and oh yeah, my apologies, a can of cream of chicken soup. I didn't have cream of chicken soup. I had cream of mushroom, and I'm thinking that that's okay. I'm hoping that that's okay. But we're going to see if this is, really kind of as easy and as good as it is. I've already sauteed my onions, and what I did was I added green peppers to it. I like a lot of color when I'm eating. Now, I did not saute these until they were like brown or anything like that, but I did saute them until the onions were very tender. I think I'm just supposed to mix them. I guess I should read it, huh? I've already greased my pan. This is probably 13 by 9, probably. But, they're saying 11 by 7. I got 13 by 9, So I chopped my onion. I did all of that. Yeah, it says combine onion, soup, sour cream. Now I'm going to tell you about the sour cream. I'm in one of those moods. It doesn't have to be room temperature, so don't freak out about that. But I bought these a while back, and I bought these because, I mean, I'm always looking for something new for the kitchen, right? But I bought these because, and I think I have something else here. They're grays and blues and, you know, all of the colors that I have on the interior here. And these are by designed by a famous actress, child actress, now an older actress, and that I believe that she has, I'm going to just throw this in here. I believe that she has like a mixer available and, you know, probably another couple of big appliances. Well, I tell you, it wasn't very long using these and the handle absolutely broke off of this cup measure. And I'm thinking, well, you know, I'm not that hardcore and rough in the kitchen. So I'm really not impressed. So I hope that you don't buy those. I'm going to just pour my pimento in, half a cup of milk, whole milk, whatever kind of milk that you have. And I'm going to give this a mix. It looks colorful. It looks interesting. I don't know. If it were me, I probably would have thrown broccoli and, you know, a bunch of other stuff in here. But yeah, that's what I did. But there we go. That just, you know, it looks okay. That looks not bad. Now, so I've gotten my biscuits out. I think you can see I just bought some biscuits. And I think I bought those biscuits before when I did the apple thing. It was actually really good. I don't know about how healthy it was for me, but it was really good. It was very, very tasty. I'm just gonna throw this in here. Wow, okay. And spread this out. I'm supposed to put 6, oh no, wait, I'm supposed to get not cream cheese, cheddar cheese, my cheddar cheese, and I think they said put half a cup on top here, and then put the biscuits on, and then bake it. So I actually have a triple cheddar blend. It's Vermont cheddar, sharp, and mild. So that'll work. Or whatever kind of cheese that you have. Whatever works for you. Whatever you have in your pantry. And just very lightly like that, and 6. So the way I have it figured, these are going to defrost by the time that I'm ready to bake this off. I really enjoy getting things ready ahead of time, because the last thing I want to do is to have company over. Not that I'm having company over, but having company over and then saying, okay, excuse me for half an hour. That's no fun. And I have to tell you, I don't think that there's enough room in this kitchen for a group of people. But I'm going to cover this, and when the time comes, and I'm going to bring y'all back, but when the time comes, I'm going to bake this at 350. They say 35 minutes. I'm going to bake this until I see it bubble and my biscuits are brown. So there you go. More than likely, y'all know me, I'm probably going to have some kind of, I think I probably will serve this with some fresh steamed green beans. I like green beans. We'll be back in just a few minutes. My 35-minute timer just went off, and I can tell you, as I look in here, this is just starting to bubble and just starting to brown. I'm gonna cook this about 10 more minutes. As you can probably see, this just came out of the oven. I did put it in for 10 minutes more at 350, and then it was still looking kind of pale to me, and I'm like, 375. another 5 minutes. So overall 50 minutes to bake this off. And it looks really saucy. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I was looking at it and seeing how it was baking up. And that's when I decided, you know, I did do the green beans, but I did do some steamed riced cauliflower. With so much sauce in this, I added another vegetable. So I think, yeah, why not, right? And it looks really, you know, it kind of reminds me of like a pot pie, kind of, sort of. And there we go. It's very, very saucy. Like I said, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it smells super good. I'm really glad I added the extra green pepper, and I probably added a little bit more onion too, as it turns out. But quick, easy, and I hope that you join me again here home at the Hollow. Goodbye, y'all.